Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the GG Over Easy podcast episode. This one,
69.
technically the first one we're recording, I believe, 2026. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. I realize the mortal coil continues to inch ever closer to my death because, dear God, I feel so old. When I hear 2026, I'm like, yep, I was born back in ye old redacted.
Mortal Coil, 1 mana, 1/1.
Well,
Or 1 mana, 1 spell.
I was thinking about it. It's like 20. I was like, man, is it 2020? It's like it's 2025. It just turned. No, it turned 2026. I'm like, oh my god, 2026. And I was like, I swear 2020 was just around. And then before that, like and then it's just like, oh.
I'm just thankful I don't have to write the date anymore. Like, when
Bro.
You're in school and you come back from winter break and you got to write 2025, but then you write 2020. It's a whole thing. I hated that.
But then maybe I'd keep track and it wouldn't feel like it's just flying by. But that's just us getting older. I was talking with Claire yesterday. It's like your parents growing up, they impart their wisdom upon you and tell you these things and tell you, oh, well, this happens and it took me until this to realize. So like, be wary of this, or like, just don't do what I did in this. And when you get here, it's going to be like this. And they tell you all this stuff and you're like, yeah, whatever. And now that I'm getting older, I'm like, wait a second, they were spitting.
Yeah.
And it's funny, if I had a kid, I'd probably be saying the same thing. And it's just a cyclical
and the
thing.
cycle's going to, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you the same age your parents were when they had you? Or
my mom, I believe, yes. I think this was when my mom had me.
Yeah. I mean, Sydney and I talk about it all the time. If we had a kid right now, we'd literally feel like it was like a teenage pregnancy. Like, it would literally be like
a teenage dream. So yeah, good to see everybody. Happy New Year. Did you guys do anything fun for New Year?
I got into heroin.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Good New Year's resolution. Yeah.
You'll be chasing that dragon. I actually, went to my 1-year-old niece's birthday. And I gotta tell you guys, as you can imagine, I wasn't really super into the idea. It's a 1-year-old's party. Okay.
Right.
It's really not for the 1-year-old, right? I mean, it is, right? But it's for the parents and for the grandparents and all that. And it's like our family's like only baby, basically. So she like runs the world.
Who run the
after
world?
this party, bro, rightfully so. I wasn't like too into it, but then like I got there and I was like, all right, she's kind of cute. But then there's this one thing. Okay, so her family actually has culture, or like her like mom's side of the family. So it's my brother basically. Our family, as white as mayonnaise, or like as cultured as mayonnaise,
I get
when it's birthdays, it's we go to Red Robin, happy birthday, and like that's what it is. On the other side, they have like Korean what's the word I'm looking for? Ancestry. So they do this fun thing where she put on this cute little outfit called a doradachi, and it was so cute. And I was like, oh my god, fun! Like, okay, my little faker. Like, that's how I kept thinking. And then, bro, I didn't know this, but the Korean culture, they have a thing where they put the baby in front of like a stethoscope, a calculator, a book.
Oh, and it's like, what are they gonna?
Yeah, so it's like, oh, like what's the like a piggy bank with $100 bill in it? Like, what are they gonna do? And wouldn't you know it, one of them right there, bro, like a Logitech like classic gaming mouse, and I'm sitting there going like, oh my god, like, please pick the gaming mouse. And then like I look it up and it's like the gaming mouse let me see, like Korean baby item game.
Crazy.
Is Doli Jabi, a traditional first baby fortune-telling ritual where the baby picks objects like a pencil, scholar, money, wealth, or thread, longevity, and it symbolizes blah 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 blah. And the computer mouse / keyboard represents the tech industry. Okay. No, it doesn't. It represents esports, baby. All right. It
Don't get it
represents.
twisted.
Yeah. Don't get no tech industry here. This thing represents. This baby is going to be the first League of Legends World Championship woman. I'm telling you. Okay. So,
No
anyways,
pressure.
before I get ahead of myself,
Right.
so they place her in her Doradachi in front of it, and I'm sitting there going like, all the women, like having fun, all the dudes like kind of just hanging out, and I'm sitting there kind of chilling, and she walks forward, and wouldn't you know it, bro, hand touches mouse. Everybody loses their mind to the point where, and she gets like scared. She's like, "Oh no!" So like lifts it back up, and like I see her pick it up, and like most of the time, with babies and kids, I'm very like, cool, good job. Like
If
that's
Rob
awesome.
walks
Like,
in,
I don't patronize the kids. Okay. I don't care. Like if a 4-year-old hands like if my 4-year-old nephew hands me like a drawing and I think it's good, I'll go, wow, dude, this is pretty good. Like I'll put it up there. I don't go like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. Oh my, I hate that. So she grabs mouse, everybody loses their mind. Me included, I sit there going, my oh,
this is a
bro.
win for
So
humanity.
yeah, it was a win for humanity. So my 1-year-old niece is now going to be a League of Legends pro, and I'm going to be teaching
Okay.
her, how to top lane,
Camp starts
all
what,
the
tomorrow?
intricacies and all that, and how to ward 14 times in a year. Um,
Maybe we get a different coach. Maybe
yeah,
maybe splurge a little.
yeah, and then like Christmas was pretty standard. Uh, same old, really. Steam gift cards, you know the rules. Got some CS skins. Um, I did see a movie that when I first saw the trailer, I went stupid. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But like, when like you see a trailer and then you turn to your partner and you go, that's fucking stupid. We're not watching that. You have to. And this was one battle after another. Like I remember seeing that trailer with Sydney and being like, stupid. Like we're not watching that. Sydney's like, yeah, stupid.
A banger.
Yeah, well, and then we're at like Christmas with the fam, and my brother Mitch is like super into movies and is like, ooh, kind of movie guy.
So your brother's at
Uh,
least cultured. That's nice.
yeah, so I was like, what? I was like, what have you guys been watching any movies? And they're like, not really. And I was like, what's like the best movie you guys have seen this year? And they're like, oh, One Battle After Another. And I was like, is that the one with Leonardo DiCaprio? And he's like, yeah, it's probably gonna win Best Picture, and he's probably gonna win like Best Actor. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah, like it's really good. You have to watch it. And I watched it and I loved it. It was great. I was pretty shocked. I did not expect to like that movie that much.
Yeah. Banger. It was. I mean, his performance sealed the movie alone. But the whole supporting cast, I mean, I think it's one of the highest nominated movies as far as like as many categories as it's been nominated for. Although in the I don't know what awards, recent Critics' Choice or something, um, Timothy Chalamet actually won Best Actor in Marty Supreme. He beat out everybody else. So I guess we'll have to see if the Oscars or whatever. Uh, I don't know the window for that. So I mean, I guess like if it's just
I think it is.
a
If it's in
year,
these other
then
ones, it's probably in the Oscars.
yeah, Marty Supreme was there. Um, yeah, I'm glad you watched it. It's a good movie, and Leo stays winning there. It's hard to hate him. He did a good job.
Yeah.
What else you do? Was that it?
Off the top of the head, New Year's, Sydney and I just played League of Legends. I think as time goes on,
I
New
mean,
Year's
good
just keeps
functioning
getting
couple.
like less and less like exciting, I guess I should say. Um
The mortal coil continues
I
to.
always I do like how New Year's does kind of give you that feeling of you can change something, because technically you could start whenever really, but New Year's is like an actual like I don't know like you can have like a number one on the start date I guess or something.
Sure.
So I do like that feeling that New Year's gives you, but I think as time goes on, celebrating it and going out and all that just sounds like just awful. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. Whether you're starting a new routine or making picks for the first time, trying something new can be hard. But in life, on Prize Picks, it always feels good to be right. With high pressure playoffs matchup every weekend and elite hoops action almost every night, the action never stops and Prize Picks lets you take control. Prize Picks is super simple to get started. They also offer early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. And with the new social feeds feature, you can share prize picks with your friends and copy your lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like and use them as inspiration for your own picks. You can follow prize pick partners like us and tail or fade our picks. Don't fade this pick. Make sure you have Drake May in all your lineups today. He's definitely going to have more than everything you could ever imagine. So what are you waiting for? Download the Prize Pick app today and use code GGOVER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GGOVER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, where it's good to be right.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I've never been to New Year's. My family never did anything for New Year's. Like maybe it's like, oh, maybe we'll watch the ball drop.
now go to
Or like,
bed.
yeah. So then, yeah, when I started dating Claire and stuff, for her it was a bigger deal. And I was like, I don't understand. I think like the first year or two we stayed up to midnight. I remember back in college or whatever, like we went to a party with friends and stuff, and like midnight, I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I haven't stayed up till midnight since. It's like it's whatever. He's like, oh, but we have to. I'm like, I'd rather start the new year
Just rather
well
not.
rested. Just
Agreed.
not waste my first day of the new year. But so instead now we go New Year's Eve. We go to this Indian restaurant with her family for dinner. Um, and that's pretty much it. Then we head back, and then I go to bed at like 10:30. Christmas. Well, this one was a weird one this year because this is the first time actually on Christmas Day I didn't see my parents. They weren't
Whoa.
in state.
Ever? Like,
Yeah, ever.
wow.
So we
Okay.
celebrated Christmas instead, like the 22nd or whatever, a couple days because that was before they were gonna leave. So our family just celebrated then, did our like white elephant thing. My
Oh,
dad.
I'm always kind of excited about these. Who did you get for White Elephant, right? Or what is this?
I who
Or
did I
Secret
have?
Santa. It's not White
Oh,
Elephant, right? It's Secret
oh yeah,
Secret.
Secret Santa. Sorry. Um, I got my older brother, and I got him a hatch, which is this alarm clock slash light, but essentially it looks kind of like a 3/4 moon almost. And you put it up, and then it has its own app, and you set when you want to wake up. And as someone who has seasonal depression, and so does my brother, it helps because if I say like I want to wake up at 6, the clock starts turning on at like 5:30, but the light gradually goes up as if it was like the sun. So at 6, it's almost like I'm waking up to the sun.
Hmm.
And then it'll have like you can change like music or something to
So
play
you have like your own
when it
personal
is.
sun.
Exactly. I've harnessed the power of the sun. It's crazy. I don't
Okay.
know why scientists are struggling so much.
Okay. On
Um,
to Civilization too.
but then it also, for me, I like it because it also works as a white noise machine. So going to bed, you can also set like a night routine. So like for an
So you
hour.
have one?
Yeah, so I
Like,
have one,
okay.
and that's why I was like, oh, he'll like this.
Okay.
And so like an hour. If I go to bed at like 10, then I can set the program, and so it'll play like thunderstorm for like 45 minutes and then just stop. So if I'm like asleep, then it won't just keep going. But there's you do crickets, blah, a whole white noise thing. So just a whole bunch of stuff we like all in one. So that's what I got him. And then turns out my dad got me.
Good one to get.
He got me some Sour Patch and a movie theater gift card. Um,
Easy.
yep, easy. I'm pretty easy. Then he got me this fudge. I forget what it's
A
technically
wand?
called. No, it's the hover pen.
Hover pen.
Uh, fudge. So
Some
technically,
hovering that is doing.
I'm trying to show like or camera wise if you can see it. So technically, it looks
Whoa.
like it's hovering. Whoa, and
Yeah.
then it has these like little ridges on it, so you can sit there and spin it.
I expected you to start
Woo!
floating as you touch the.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So he got me that. I don't remember his reasoning.
You like pens. Thanks,
But it
Dad.
was like it is like a little nice fidget toy. And it looks cool. I put it on my desk. And then he
Yeah.
got me
A crow
some
gunk.
imagine. No, these little metal like brain puzzles. You'd probably like recognize one of them, but they're
Like
they're
Stranger
sort
Thing, like little wires on your head, like while you do it.
not quite. Um it's like one of them is like two metal keys are stuck together, and so it's like how do you
Okay.
separate them? And then there's one where it's like these two like diamonds together, but somehow you're supposed to unloop them. So it's just and funnily enough, he gave me those, and then suddenly everyone's using all my brain puzzles, and the whole night everyone's just
Oh, you see,
trying to figure them out.
yeah.
Um,
What a Christmas! Everyone's just stimming off in their
well,
own corner. Like
everyone's trying to be like, "How'd you do that?" And then I'm like, I don't want to
you
like,
don't
don't
know
spoil it for
spoilers.
me.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
come like
like,
this is
this
a
is my
whole
gift,
thing.
man.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, where's my next puzzle? No, we're doing it. I'm like, it's my gift. What the fudge? Um, but yeah, so that's what he got me. Um, and then Christmas Day instead, for lunch, I went over to my brother's, uh, and my younger brother's place, and my older brother came as well. So we at least saw each other, had lunch. Um, it was a gourmet lunch. It was pizza slices and wings from 7-Eleven, and taquitos with
I'm cool
uh
with the taquitos.
his wife's pregnant, so she was also like, I know I just ordered all this food. And like Claire made some scones and brought them, and we also brought some cinnamon rolls, and she's like, that's all great, but now I want Indian. So then she ordered some Indian. So it was all over the place. And then after that, we met up with Claire's family, or her parents, where we went to go see Marty Supreme
Oh,
because my family's tradition was always go to the movies. So I'm the only one keeping the tradition alive. And I would have gone with my parents, at least my mom, but well, she wasn't here. Um, so her parents were willing to go and help me keep the tradition alive. We saw Marty Supreme, walked out. All three of them hated it. I loved it.
they
Um,
hated it.
yeah, so
Are they kind of
they're
normie?
they're
Like,
much more
or like,
simple-minded.
okay,
Well,
like,
actually, I mean, all of their reasoning was pretty sound.
mhm.
Like like walking out and they told me that, I'm like, that doesn't surprise me, but that doesn't bother me. So if you haven't seen Marty Supreme, and like not spoilers, but like
Yeah.
they don't like movies where like you don't want to root for the main character. Like the main character is just like a jerk kind of, right? Where it's just
Yeah.
like I want to root for him. I want someone I can, but like everyone
A
was just
Walter
like,
White, if you will, or
yeah.
like
But instead, it's like everyone was just kind of like they weren't like they were all complicated and like
I feel like Claire's that
difficult
way. I feel
and
like
dumb
Claire
and
wants
frustrating.
something to root for, like or
Yeah,
like a
and
protagonist to root
so
for.
yeah, and so they're like, it just wasn't like feel good in that sense where it's like I thought he'd like but he kept making like the wrong choice or whatever, and that's all they focused on. Um, Meanwhile, I'm like, that performance was insane. He played a really good, not rootable main character, or whatever you want to call it. Um, and I just thought the performances. Oh, and for them as well, like Claire hates these movies. She's like, it was nonsensical. It didn't make sense. I didn't know where it was going. They kept making like dumb choices that would get them in dumber situations, and it's like so frustrating. It's like, what are you doing? Meanwhile, I'm having the time of my life because I'm sitting here and something's happening. I'm like, how in the world did we get here? and you try and
Yeah.
chase it, and it's just like ridiculous thing happens, and so and then it cascades, and then it cascades, and then it cascades. It's one of those movies where it's like you could have asked me where this was going, and I could have never told you.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm like I like when I'm watching a movie and I suddenly realize like I don't know where we're going.
Yeah.
Like they're surprising me. It's so um I enjoyed it. And then they're also like, "Hey, it was too long." And I was like, "Nope, it was great."
Yeah.
Um like I
Siggy
didn't
and I
get
were
bored. It
gonna
is
see it.
long,
We were
but I
having
didn't
a
get
triple
bored.
dipper, and we were like, "Oh, let's go see like Marty Supreme." And then it was like we saw it was like 2.5 hours, and we're like, "Okay, we can't like commit to that. Like, let's just go play League."
See, for me, I don't care if a movie's 2.5 hours or an hour and a half. Both could be too long if I don't enjoy it. But it's a good movie when it's like a 2.5 hour movie, and I'm like, sweet. Like at no point was I was like, man, we wrapping this up, or you're
Yeah,
like,
because
man,
there's
this is going
sometimes like you're
on,
in
or
a movie and it's just like, God, like, can this? I've been here for 2 hours, like, and I know it. And then there's
yeah,
sometimes like where I was watching like one battle after another because that movie's long as hell.
yeah,
Um, and I was like, oh dang, it's been like 2.5 hours, and this
yeah.
movie's sweet. Like,
So it can't happen. So yeah, we saw that. Yeah,
so
and
like,
they're
do
all
you want to give your
disappointed.
score on Marty Supreme or a
Mm,
synopsis or
I might hit it with a 5 out of 5. Must watch.
wow,
Oh, wow.
I
wow.
like
And also, folks, you
maybe.
may see a little thing pop up right now. This is going to be Mr.
The
Fruit's official
Oh,
5 out
movie
of 5.
2026,
5.
and we're
The
going to keep track.
perfect
And Marty
score,
Supreme.
score,
So wait, I'm
score.
gonna have it like on the like tier list thing. Okay, so imagine
okay,
that. And so we'll have
right,
5 of 5, and then what?
yeah,
One at the bottom,
yeah.
and then no
Technically,
zeros.
you could say 0, but like I maybe seen like 1 0 in my life, and certainly wouldn't go to a movie theater even if it seemed like there's a 0. So like the odds of a 0, like that's not happening.
Okay, okay,
So yeah, it's like 1 through 5, and
okay.
then um, if you want, put like 5, but then also put my qualification. So it's like
Yeah,
5 is must
must
watch in
watch.
theater, or like
Okay,
like the moment you can watch it, I watch it.
yeah,
4 is should watch.
okay.
Um, and you could go to the theater, but like if you're not huge into it, you could wait. 3 is can watch. Like it was good. That's very okay.
Okay.
2, that's a can skip. Like if it
Wait
seems
till
really
the
appealing or
comfort of the
something.
sofa.
Yeah, but like if you miss this movie, it won't be the worst thing. But like I don't know, maybe you got nothing going on and you're like scrolling through Netflix and you're like, oh, it's that movie, sure. And then 1 is a should skip. Don't
And just
bother.
don't watch entirely.
Yeah, don't bother. And then yeah, 0
Okay.
technically would be like a just like this isn't even. I wouldn't even consider it a movie. But yeah, Mario Supreme technically is 2025. So if I'd have to relook, but honestly, top 3 2025 would probably be Sinners, um, One Battle After the Other, and Mario Supreme. That'd probably be my top 3 for the year.
Okay.
Dang.
So yeah, this is
Your
really
best
solid.
picture of 2025?
It's tough. Probably
Like if you're
Sinners.
the Academy and you pick what?
I think I'm going Sinners. Yeah,
Wow. That's a hot
but
take, I feel like.
it's really close. Sinners and One Battle After the Other, but I think like One Battle After the Other, I saw Leo and I saw some obscure thing and I hardly knew what it was, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna let him cook, and I'm like, I'm a trust. Sinners, I had no expectation. I had no, and I kind of figured I was like, oh, what the fudge is this? And like, it's not. And then I was like, cinema. So I think
Yeah.
that's also why it's a little higher. Um, and then we went back to their place to watch the Bronco game. And nearly choke against the third string Chiefs.
Oh, I would
Uh,
have been so happy.
and her dad is a huge Broncos fan. To where like he's been blaming me for losing to the Jaguars. Like it's my fault they
Oh,
lost to the
good.
Jags.
See, I
Yeah.
see. I play into that. Like, good. I'm glad I'm the reason. Like,
Yeah, except he wouldn't take it well. And my wife's like, just don't mention the game or the Jaguars. Like, just don't. And I was explaining to her, I was like, you don't have to tell me how to walk on eggshells about football. Do you know the
I've been
family
doing
I
that
was
my
raised
whole
in?
life.
My brothers, literally, when they're watching and the Broncos are doing bad, they have the "I will murder you" stare, and it's not a joke.
Did
Like
they
you're
have
like,
that
"Hey
at the
man, how
game?
you doing?" And they hit you with like the you need to leave right now or I will murder you. And it's like, oh, okay, sure, right.
Because I haven't heard about your time at the game yet. Like, you
Oh
actually got
yeah,
to go.
I went. So the week before that, I went to I guess a couple because it was Thursday, but the Broncos Jags game in Denver. So I went with my brothers and my dad, and go Jags.
Have you ever seen the Jags in Denver?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they've been here once or maybe like two times. They played Broncos a couple times since I've been here, but it's not always here. And yeah, I'd never gone to the game before. I don't think so. This is the first time. It's the first time I got to a football game in well over a decade. And thankfully, when we were first making the tickets, I'm like, oh my god, we're going to a football game on like December 22nd. I'm gonna be freezing my nuts off.
Oh, dude.
It
Like,
was like 50. It was just
it's been
yeah,
a great, like, okay, first of all, it's
been
not
weird.
been a great winter, like, because, like,
Talk to the people up on the
we're
mountain.
cooked. Yeah, like, we're cooked. Like, it's supposed to be snowing. It's supposed to be cold here in Colorado. I think we have had one snow, and I wouldn't even consider that
Yeah, but I would say like
like
two. Like we had one the other day, but again, it was a couple. It's already melted.
it's gone.
It
Like,
was
it's
just yeah,
gone in an afternoon.
yeah. Been
But it's been
bizarre.
beautiful. It's been great. I love it. But, like, also, like, it's bad. Like, I also understand, like, it shouldn't be
Yeah.
like this.
But so the weather ended up being nice, which was a pleasant surprise. And then yeah, the game itself, the Jags just got that dog in them.
The Jags being 11 and
And
4 was a pleasant surprise in that game as well.
that
Like,
exactly. And that was funny too, because like everyone and like Claire's dad as well was like, sorry, but like Jags gotta lose. We need more. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, let's look at this. Jags haven't even secured a playoff spot. The Broncos literally can still lose this and still get the first seed. But everyone's like, this is a must-win game, man. Sorry, we got to beat the Jags. Uh, and then they lost. And then they're like, thanks to you guys, now we might not get the first seed. I'm like, then that's entirely your guys' fault. Because all you have to do is win out. And then it's like, what do you want from me? Yeah, and the Jags just had that dog in them. You know how it is.
yeah, dude, there's nothing better than your team winning in Denver. Oh, I love it. See, like, you do the complete opposite of me. You do the I'm not stepping on any toes, and I go,
Exactly.
how many toes can I step on before somebody kicks my ass? Like,
That's
the
that's why we
exact
love you,
opposite.
Rob. And that's why we love you.
So no, I took the opposite approach, yes, and I was as amicable as possible. Because
the
I already
Jags were
knew
like
too.
whooping ass. Like, it was
Yeah.
not even really close, right?
Because I already knew at that point, my brothers and my dad more or less was more understanding. He's like, "Hey, like, good for you guys. Like, yeah, go Jags."
Yeah.
And then my brothers are like shooting daggers at me.
We're going to lose the
And
1 seed to the Patriots now.
I was sitting next to my older brother and was like talking to him some during the game and like same thing, like talking about the game a little bit, like that play, like what, or like the worst part was like, don't show a replay for the life of it, man. So something happens and there's a call and we're sitting there like, what the fuck is happening? And then like they never show a replay. So I was like, wait a second. I pulled it up on my phone. I had the game. So like I had to go back like, oh, we wanted a replay. But then it got to the point where I'm like, do you want to see that replay? He's just like, and so I'm like, okay, it's that point of the game where we're just not talking anymore.
Yeah, we're just like in the same kind of room.
Right. He'd be talking to me if the Broncos were winning, but
Yeah.
the Broncos aren't winning. So I just enjoyed my cake. I quietly ate it.
Yeah.
Left the stadium. A couple people were, like mentioned me, but honestly, they like somebody like pat me on. And he's like, dude, congrats, man. You guys played really well. Like good for the Jags. And as I'm going out, I'm like, it's a good thing I'm not like a Chiefs fan. Because
yeah, like there's no love there. There's no like
right. Because I'm sitting here
silver
like,
lining, I would say. Like,
what team and who in the NFL as a fan has a reason to hate the Jags?
exactly.
Like they're like it's kind of the nice thing about it being a small market team is just that everyone kind of forgets we're a team most of the time. And then it's just like in that game, okay, sure. And it wasn't decided by like one bad call at the end or something. Like at one point we were like 2.5 scores up or something.
yeah. There's a chance. You guys had a chance at the 1 seed, technically,
We did.
If Denver was in super lucky and got to play a third string quarterback and then a backup quarterback. But No one talks about that, but everyone talks about the Patriots' easy schedule. So, my bad.
Although, I don't know if I sent it to you. I remember because you were always like, dude, because I think it was a little bit after we were playing Destiny when I was streaming, whatever, and you were talking about like the Broncos, man. Like people keep gassing them up, but they got this easy schedule. And I think it was like 2 weeks later or something. I saw a graph, and it was like of the playoff teams, the easiest schedules in football this year. Second was Broncos. First was Patriots.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like, I
But like,
think
here's the
Claire saw that.
difference. When we play our bad teams, we beat them by 30.
I mean, yeah,
okay?
to be fair,
when
you
the
had easy
Broncos
schedule, but
play them,
every game is in one score. So
yeah, like, and then the Broncos play that same team and beat them by 3. All right,
yeah,
like
when
we're
you
not
have
the
the
same.
second easiest schedule and your wins are like 3.5 points average,
All I'm saying is don't be
definitely a little
shocked
sus.
when Denver loses next week. That's all I'm gonna say. They are the fakest 1 seed. I'm making a stand right now. The Denver Broncos. I know this isn't really a sports podcast, and most people don't care about sports,
Yeah, they're
but
probably
this is
what
where
the
I'll
fudge.
claim it. The Broncos are the fakest 1 seed I think I've potentially ever seen. They are going to lose to whoever they play. And I'll tell you this too: if the Jags beat the Bills today, the Jags can
It's
go to the Super
probably
Bowl and win it, dude. If the Jags can beat the Bills, they can beat anybody. They
well,
can beat anybody.
yeah, I think I said that to you because I was talking to Claire about it. And I was pissed. I was like, how do we do all this and somehow get like the worst draw for the first playoff round? But
Pretty
then I
tough.
still have, but then I had the same mental where
Yep.
it was whenever NA got drafted for into like world seedings, and every NA team was like, oh, so unlucky, man. Like we got put in, like we couldn't get the free group, and that always upset me because it's like, okay, who cares? Like you guys are worried about having to fight. If you want to win the tournament, guess what? You're gonna have to be the best at some point.
Yeah.
So whether it's now in the wild card or the championships, like wherever, like
At least you get the
if
Bills at
if we're a
home.
Super Bowl caliber team, then we're
You
gonna win.
should be able
That's
to
just
win
it.
at home.
Right.
Like,
Although it's not much of a buff for the Jags. But
I
yeah,
was
so
gonna
like
ask, wait, were there a lot of Jags fans at the Broncos game? Or was it pretty
there
I
there
can't
were
imagine
dozens
there's
of
too
us.
many.
There were literally
Okay.
there's so many. No. In our section actually there's a fair bit, but yeah, I mean like looking around, like looking for Teal or something, and I'm like, it's like, where's Waldo? I'm like, oh. Um, so yeah, it wasn't a large amount, but more than I guess I
So
probably thought.
for those that don't know, don't keep up with sports, Mr. Fruit's I would say probably your only sports team you're really a fan of, like that
Pretty
you
much, yeah.
put your faith into. Plays a playoff game today against the Buffalo Bills. Um,
Praise.
Score prediction.
Ooh, 34-27 Jags.
Okay, high scoring affair.
I mean, will be. I mean, again, well, that's why I mean, watching again. We'll get past the sports here in a second, but watching like the wild card, it's just like normal season. It's over. It's done. It doesn't matter anymore. What a fiesta! So it's like anything can happen. But in the last stretch of like 9 games or whatever, Jags have overwhelmingly had the most points per game with the biggest point differential.
You guys are the
So,
hottest team in this league.
so I can't guarantee but at the very least, if T Law and the offense keeps it up, I think we're going to be slinging. But
Yeah, I
then
mean, you're
defense,
the
we'll
hottest
see.
team in the league.
If the defense get a turnover or two, which is what they were leading for a while, then I think it's looking good. But it's also Josh Allen and stuff. And I swear to God, if the freaking Bills are down by 4 points, it's 2 minutes left, and I see Jaguars pull out the prevent defense, I'm calling up Cohen or something. I'm about to Duval.
What time is kickoff?
11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're the early game.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I swear to God. But so anyway, at the very least, I gotta say it's exciting.
Yeah. Hey,
It's been a while since
congrats.
I've been able to at least look forward to a game in the playoffs, whether
It's
or
pretty
not we
crazy
win.
that my friend's team, mostly the Bronco fans, honestly, because we live in Colorado, and then is the 1 seed, and then my favorite team is the 2 seed, and then your favorite team is the 3 seed. So it was kind of a really cool year for
And
my
all
little
the same
NFL
record.
circle. Yeah. Which pisses me off because when I was at the Giants game celebrating with my friend that the Broncos came back and somehow miraculously won that game, I was actually celebrating them taking the 1 seed from the Patriots in all reality.
Hey, but you were just trying
And
to
the
be there for your
football,
friend.
I was trying to be a good friend, and the football gods punished me.
Well, and that's why I'll be rooting for the Patriots today. I'll be
Thank you.
rooting for the Broncos next week. I'll root for my friends' teams pretty much no matter what, unless suddenly it's my team against theirs, in which case it's like, okay, well, it's one game. I'm going to be rooting for mine. But otherwise, it's like, I want my friends to be happy. So, yeah. Anyway, that's sports. Yeah, Christmas, watched that, and then we were watching that game, and I, like, sneezed or something. And I started to feel a little something, and I'm like, oh, no. But I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to jinx it. Wake up tomorrow, full ligma. I'm like, yeah,
Oh, no.
I think I got it at the Broncos game, and I guess it's sort of like this flu thing just going around. Because then saw my brother-in-law at New Year's Eve, and I was like just coming out of the sickness where I was enough that I could get out, and he was like a day before me. He got it like a day after. We were like on the same trajectory, like whatever it was, we got the same thing. So then, yeah, just after Christmas, laid in bed for like 4 days, 5 days. So sweet.
Yay.
Yeah, so that was my lead up into the new year, really. Yeah, and otherwise that was pretty much what I've been up to. What about you,
I'm
Blue?
surprised.
How were your holidays?
Well, I got to visit my parents with my partner. That was pretty wicked. We drove down to San Antonio. We were actually gonna fly this time, but I kept like doom scrolling about like how with the government shutdown, like the airports, airplanes in general, the staff is just so apathetic. And there's just been so many videos of like, God, what's it called? The attendants on the flight just being like, yeah, you guys really shouldn't fly this holiday season. And I was like, oh, that's really reassuring. Thanks, guys. But at first I was like, that's really reassuring. Thanks, guys. But then I was like, honestly, they could have lied and just been like, no, guys, come on, just fly with us. Like,
come on, do it.
So I ended up not flying. It's a 7-hour drive. Sucks ass because 2 hours into the drive, our AC just poops out.
Oh, I'm turning around, calling it quits. Like,
well, we're already 2 hours into the drive, so it's like, well,
what time
we're gonna have to deal with it.
Drive at?
We started that drive at about 9:30 in the morning. So
okay,
it's like 11:30. We're at the Buc-ee's. And my partner's like, dude, the fucking AC just went out when you were in Buc-ee's. And I was like, oh, well, that's not poggers. So we end up taking Boomy too. So that's pretty awesome. And Boomy's having the time of his life because Boomy's a little chihuahua and bro just loses his mind every time it's above 90 degrees. And he's just having the best time because it's nice and warm and moist.
In the whip.
He's just like, this is great. And mind you, we're going to Texas, and this is, of course, it's the one winter where it's like 80 degrees on the way to Texas.
Weird, man.
So we drive like 5 hours without AC. It's not the worst because we could just roll down a little bit of window on the highway. Unfortunately, it is a little loud. So, pros and cons.
I say I can't handle, but I drove a minivan that didn't have functioning AC for like 3 years, so. But I think that's also why I'm scarred.
Yeah. Well, luckily, not luckily. Luckily, we have his brother is a mechanic, and my cousin is a mechanic. His brother is like, oh, we can get it fixed. We end up getting like a relay thing. I think that's what it's called. That's not the problem. We spent like an hour and a half trying to fix that. This dude, all right. I have never been to the point where I want to beat the shit out of one of my extended, my partner side of the family.
Right.
But this dude was so unhelpful. This dude was like, bro, have you guys got it yet? Because we're trying to put the relay in, and he's just like, yeah, just like grab the relay and pull it in and out. Like it should be fine. And we're on the call, and obviously we can't fucking pull this thing out because we're not mechanics. And then 2, it's like, dude, this thing is not going to come out. And the whole time he's like, anything.
I'm a mechanic.
Yeah. And I'm just over here like, I want to beat the shit out of this dude. I'm like, hey buddy, if there's any updates for you on if we got this thing out, we'll tell you, all right? But until then, asking us anything is not gonna help us get this thing out. Anything? Any luck? Anything? Bro, if you can ask us this every 30 seconds. It's not gonna make the thing it's not gonna make the thing come out of the fucking car any faster. Anyways, that wasn't the fucking problem. And we ended up just driving back home for 5 hours without AC. My cousin is a mechanic. And on like a couple days in, he's like, oh yeah, I'll check it out. Like I probably won't be like, I don't have my tools, but I'll be able to like, see if I can diagnose the problem. It takes 5 minutes for this dude to inspect the car and be like, oh yeah, it was unplugged. Under the dashboard, where I guess the fan is, he's like, yeah, it got unplugged for some reason. It looks like the connector is faulty. I'm gonna zip tie it and you guys should be good to go. Shout out to my motherfucking cousin. I was really upset because I'm like, you fucking kidding me? It was right here. We could just put it together. Obviously, how are we supposed to know? So my cousin's the goat, and it's so funny because my partner's brother, when we called, 100% I know he was mad that he's not the one who figured it out, and obviously he wasn't going to figure it out because he didn't get hands on to fix it. But my cousin fixes it, and we're like, hell yeah, it obviously works. The AC's running. It's nice and cool. We let his brother know what it is because, we might as well. And he's like, oh, are you sure he didn't just disconnect it and reconnect it until it's fixed? And we're like, yeah, man.
Positive.
We wanted to drive that 5 hours without AC. You fucking dickhead. I fucking hate you. You're just mad that my cousin mogged your ass in 5 minutes. All right, buddy. Anyways, he's a nice guy. But he's a nice guy, but I felt like choking a man out. I was like, damn, babe, with all due respect, I fucking hate your brother. So otherwise, we had a great Christmas. It's always really nice to go to San Antonio. I miss my food, but I can't say that I miss being around my parents. I love my parents for like a couple days. Once you hit like that 4 or 5 day mark, it's like, all right, time to go, because this is starting to get, I'm starting to be reminded of why I love my parents to death, but let's pack it up. Time to, the trips extended as well. Let's get out of here. It was good to see my parents, good to see my fam. My mom got us really nice presents.
Thanks, Mom.
Super dope. She got us little hand warmers, those little electric hand warmers, because it is cold as shit down here in Oklahoma. That was super nice. She got us, for some reason, Starbucks coffee and hot chocolate, which the hot chocolate was used. The coffee, unfortunately, not used. And I quickly found out.
I thought you meant she gave you used hot chocolate. I'm like, what? Pause.
Yeah. She just she what's the thing? Demoisturizing something. She
dehumidifying.
It's like when you turn something from a liquid into powder.
Oh,
you guys know what I'm talking about.
Powderization.
Yeah. Powderization. The dryification. She dried it. She's like, yeah, I just dried this down into powder after I drank it. It was pretty good. She gave us, what else did she give us? She gave us, oh, and she gave us matching wrist bracelets. They were really cool.
Oh.
Fortunately, I have big ass wrists apparently, and it didn't fit me, but we made it work. It like barely fits, but it's a little tight. We'll make it work. And that's pretty much it. We got to I'm on a big scent kick right now as well, like perfumes, colognes. I I don't know why this is my current hyperfixation. I've been trying out a bunch of things, getting a bunch of decants because I use Dylan Blue, and I've used that's my signature scent for like the past 10 years, and I'm like, I got to, you know what? It's time we change that up.
Change it up.
It's been a while. Need something new. So I've just been trying a bunch of different scents. We ended up going to the mall, tried a million different things. I was like, wow, there's so many great scents. Ended up going to the Louis Vuitton store in the fancy part of the mall, the Saks Fifth Avenue section, where there's like where the rich bitches go to shop.
No kidding.
And ended up going there and got every other scent in the existence ruined for me because apparently Louis Vuitton just fucking knows ball with scents. There's this one called LV. There's this one called Afternoon Swim. Just if I smelled that on another human being,
feral.
If I smelled that on another man, woman, or non-binary, I would be like, hey, just want to let you know we're married now. It's just how it is. No, the downside is $350 a bottle.
I just saw that. I clicked on the thing and my access was denied. So it said not now, brokey.
That brokey.
Get back to your
sorry. Yeah,
porridge.
sorry. You need financial
we saw Amazon
verification, buddy.
We're okay.
Ooh, broke boy. No, Afternoon Swim. It smells like someone it smells like an orange orchard. Someone like just fucking rubbed you up with that. Oh, so delicious. My partner, very apathetic to scents. He's just like, whatever. What if it smells good? I'll just put it on to be presentable. He was like, bro, it's on site with this one. So that was awesome. I ended up getting him like a little mini decant, like a 10th of a bottle, for his birthday because I got something on Etsy and the seller ghosted me, and I was like, well, I haven't got you anything for your birthday yet, so let's get you the little cheapy edition for you because we're poor. I mean, well, we're not poor, but we definitely can't afford a $350 fragrance, and I can't justify that right now. So, and then we came home, and everything was pretty nice. It was nice and chill. Had a really, really cool Christmas. I don't think anything else happened in the meantime. It was really just the typical visit fam, eat really good food, hate some relatives that I can't, or like not even within the same state as me, and boomy shit and piss everywhere. So that was pretty awesome. Boomy shit and piss everywhere. It was great.
I did forget to mention, Sydney got me a Drake May jersey, the Cool Rivalries one. It's so sick. We also found out our friend has a hookup to NFL jerseys to where you don't have to pay a lot of money for an NFL jersey. So if you're looking for one, Mr.Fruit, I know a guy.
No way. I do need to finally get.
And let me just tell you,
modern.
They're not 180. They're like $30. Like, hold on, let me see.
I'll take your entire stock. It's Temu. It's not.
Like, look at this.
I won't get the Jaguars. I get the Jaguars. Ooh, that's clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, well then.
So I'll put it on now because it's game day. So.
Yeah. I need a T-Law jersey, so. You have to.
So yeah, this is like my first NFL jersey, and like no joke, like 14 years probably.
It's been a while. Last one I got was my Bortles, and that was my brother's Secret Santa gift to me a while ago. So I was wearing that, and someone goes, even a Bronco dude, it's like, dude, is that a Bortles jersey? Yeah, he's like, hell yeah, dude. I'm like,
yeah, that's why everyone's like, hell yeah, Bortles.
That's right.
One thing I did want to talk about over the holidays, did you guys happen to watch Stranger Things?
No, but you did. And I believe Blue did.
Oh, Stranger Things, yes, I did. Well, my friends kind of forced me to hate watch it with them, so.
Okay, well, it was Sydney's hyper omega fixation for about 2 months. Um, yeah, like it was on constantly, like, and it was basically Sydney was like, if we start today and we watch one episode every day, we'll get to the Stranger Things and it'll be like ready. Well, we happened to just watch every episode afterwards, so it was like we finished
You're
the
like,
whole
oh my god,
season
that
in
was
like
so
5
good.
days.
One more? Okay, we'll do one more.
So we watched Stranger Things, and as a whole season, it was okay. It was okay. That's all.
Hey, honestly, for a series ending, just okay these days is we'll take it
Yeah, very
because
safe. It was just safe. You know, nothing. Season 4 is just like so much more peak, um, in terms of just television.
but I mean, what season is this? Is this season 5?
This is 5. Yeah,
Can we just talk about that? The fact that we hold on. Let me
let me
cut
hear it.
1 second. Well, yeah, okay. It took almost 10 years for the show to end. 5 seasons and like 8 episodes each.
Yeah.
What are
Well,
we
and
what are
then
we doing?
can we just talk about this woke nonsense of adding this stupid 4 episodes come out this day, and then we'll do 2 on Thanksgiving, and then we'll do 2 on, like, who
They
the
want to make
fuck do you
sure they
think?
get you for at least 2 months, you
Who do
know?
you think you are? Just just be like everybody else and just drop your TV show like everybody else. You
Well,
guys
that's the
aren't
problem is
that
that's
good. It's not that good to the point where you can do that type of stuff.
you're not
Um,
that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
uh, but yeah, non-spoiler, just very safe. But did they stick the landing? No, but did they land face first like Game of Thrones or something like that? I don't think so, is what I will say.
Okay. Sure. Oh, we'll take it,
How
I guess.
how'd you feel about it, Blue?
I was a little confused on how the series got like as popular as it did. Because I was like, dude, this is like the cheesiest,
Season 1
goofiest.
is fire. Like, it's so
Not.
different though. It's
It's
so
like
different.
it was like every single episode was like, guys, let's have a meeting, and they have like an Among Us emergency team meeting, and they're like, we have to figure out the plan. Oh, wait, I think there's a way. Every fucking episode. How are we gonna do this? I don't know. Huh, I guess it's hopeless. No, there just might be one way. Every single fucking episode. I think it was twice in one episode at one point. And I'm just like, okay, so whatever. I guess this is what people enjoy. And then I was informed, no, it was never this bad. It was never this bad. It was never this like uh, this goofy and like cornball. It was cornball, but it was like at least like
Tastefully cornball.
self-aware. Like it was self-aware cornball, and when I was watching it, I did not get self-aware cornball. I got, oh, this is just straight up cornball. Like this is really bad. It was pretty cool to watch. It was fun in a way that I was expecting, but it was also like at some times it genuinely felt like it was insulting the viewer's intelligence, like the way Netflix loves to do nowadays, where they're like, we have to reveal the plot every 5 minutes because they're folding their laundry and they have to remember what's going on in the movie. And I'm just like, dude, for a whole show, I don't know if I wanted the whole show of this, of like the lowest common denominator reviewer. Ended up finishing it and I was like, yep, that was a show. I will say there were moments where I like understood the appeal. As far as like the action and like the villain and like the antagonist, the driving force behind, the antagonistic shit going on, I was like, this fucking sucks. This is dog ass. This makes me want to spoon my balls out with a metal fork. But then there were like these really like sweet and like genuine character moments that like actually stuck with me, and I was like, oh, this is why people like this show. it's just, you know, they're a little more few and far between because it felt like the plot was moving forward, versus like the characters like really being in the world. It really felt like they needed to like wrap it up, and you know, they ran out of ideas, but they got there. So, but it was okay. It was very okay. That was a solid. That was about as middle of the road as I could say it was. It was a solid like 5 out of 10 from what I watched.
No.
Mount glowing review. All right.
And I was informed many times. They were like, it was never this bad. For some reason, this season is just it's the dragon, the 3-headed dragon meme, where it's like Stranger Things season 1, 2, Stranger Things season 3, 4, Stranger Things season 5.
Yeah.
And oh, that one, and then the horse meme where it's the super realistic horse on the left and Stranger Things season 5 on the right.
Or
That was
11 just mogging.
dude. Okay, I'm so sorry. I have to talk about it. Who let that poor girl get Botox midway through the season? Who did not tell her, hey, maybe you don't get the stuff that makes your face not able to move quite so good. You know, in between filming. It was so distracting. And I understand, you know, I get it. We're in the industry where, you know, especially for women, like it's super the pressure to look as young as possible is higher than it's ever been. But at the same time, maybe, you know, maybe there was like a safety net there where they said, hey, maybe save this till after the show. You know, it's just there's a lot of reasons this wouldn't work, Millie Bobby Brown, and this is one of them, because there was a level of emotiveness that I have not seen ever from come from a person's face. It was like LaCroix of emotion, a soft whiff. I don't know who was in her camp that said, oh yeah, just pop some boat, just pop it like a week before, you'll be okay. It was not okay. I could not stop noticing it, but otherwise, solid 5 out of 10.
But
So with New Year's coming up, or I mean shit, it's already passed. Did you guys have any New Year's resolutions that you guys wanted to try and apply to yourselves to maybe better 2026?
I mean, I don't have like a specific one. I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but I guess I've already started the year taking a free Harvard course on
Oh.
computer science, trying to learn
Okay.
programming
Okay.
because I want to. I mean, I say make a game, but like I don't have grandiose views. I just want to make a functioning thing with a simple idea that I can go like, wow, I finally did something because
Like a Balatro kind of like idea.
no, not even close. No, I mean that would take years and years. Um, just start simple so I can actually just in a couple months show something rather than infinite scope creep or creep scope or whatever when I have no idea what I'm doing. But I mean, forever I always have ideas about what I want to do or other adventures and creative things, and I think about it, but I never do any of them.
Yep.
So instead, it's just like start small, take little bites every day. It's the most I've gotten worked towards it. And it's only been a couple days,
All right, here.
but we're getting there.
Let me spit you your first game idea, okay? Now this
Okay.
is you know, just keep me on the board. This is all I ask when
Okay.
you figure out microtransactions, all that kind of stuff, okay?
Of course.
Now, what is I would say a mascot that I feel is very underutilized, that I feel like could definitely use a game.
The Kool-Aid Man.
You actually you have the first part, right? Cool.
Okay.
Cool S, right? Cool S gets its first video game.
I
Okay.
get this man
Now
funding.
now here it is, okay? Now it's like a takes two type of thing, okay? So when do you draw cool S? When you're in class, when you're bored and doing nothing, okay?
Of course.
So every cool S, every level of a cool S is a new cool S. Like it's like from a different multiverse. So this cool S might be an edgy kid in his journal writing a cool S. And then the cool S goes through each kid's journals uh as levels. Okay. There you go.
Whoa.
And we call it
Write that down. Write that down.
cool S.
It's simple. It's clean. It's provocative. The kids
I'm
are gonna love
telling
it.
you, it's gonna
Everyone sees the cool S and relates. You know.
or cool S battle royale. And think about all the different kind of cool S's you can do. And that's where we get all the skins.
So
baby.
many.
That's where we get all the money, baby. All right.
Now we're talking.
Again, just on the board. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Or make cool S one of the if you're making a rogue, like one of the little special items that can
I
change
thought you were
the-
talking about this is a real thing. I thought you were like doing like an OC thing. I thought you were like, yeah, this is my idea. This is my original idea.
Wait, that is original idea. That is a real original
Yeah,
idea.
you won't find cool S on Steam. You know.
Yeah, like how many people made a cool S game? I guarantee you, maybe one. Maybe one.
Yeah, there's
Cool
probably
S.
something out there, but
I don't know. I that's
cool
a,
S the
oh,
game.
that's what it's called. Y'all actually that's called the cool S. I guess they figured because for the longest time it was just the S. I guess it's the cool
it's
S.
the cool S.
The cool S, also known as the universal S, the super S, the pointy S, and the graffiti S. Well, there's a lot of monikers for this thing. I see.
And then like cool S goes through his like journey meeting other S's and like learning about their stories and stuff.
Oh, we have
What if
uppercase,
we got, like,
lowercase, cursive, Korean. Actually,
Find
I
out
don't know
about
how.
all their drama and trauma.
What if we got like what if we got like a super crazy like high quality drama about cool S and like the flashbacks to when it was just like 4 lines and then like, oh, I remember that summer when I trained with Sensei, and then you have when he's not quite the full S, he's missing the angles on the edge to where it's not a full like closed S. And
no,
it's
he
like,
just looks
wow.
normal S, and then like one day, like he starts.
Yeah,
going
he's
these
not pointy
lines.
S. Yeah.
He starts as like lowercase S.
He's smooth S.
Like Times New Roman S. Like there's different
Yes.
fonts. Like everyone's
Yes.
This is an anime. Wait a second. We actually might be on
Hold
some.
up.
We should stop now
Yeah, before we give away too much.
before somebody makes a manga about this.
Be like a fucking it could be like a fucking shonen, and like
Cool
cool
S.
S's and like cool as a small foreign is like when you start like chaining the S's together
Yeah.
and you're like, my Sensei, forgive me, I have to do this, I have no choice. It starts chaining S's.
And then like he levels up. What's it like when you in PowerPoint when you use cool like words and it's like a golden S, but it has like a cool foreground back to it. What do they call
like
that?
clip art or word art or whatever.
Yeah, word art. So like he becomes like word art. So it's like a cool S word art, like when he like levels up and stuff. This is actually Mr.Fruit.
Whoa.
A roguelike cool S game. Okay. Just
Dude,
start from
you
that.
could have this guy's gonna have more forms than Goku, because look at this S. The S is so versatile. You can add a stroke around it. You can chain the S's together. You can add like cool little lines around the edge. You can emboss it to look like 3D. Like this dude's gonna have like one of these days the embossed cool S is gonna be like Ultra Instinct, where it just breaks the internet.
You know
And
what
everyone's
vibes
like,
I'm
holy
getting here?
shit.
Yeah, let's hear it. Like Fortnite.
It's like when you're in like middle school and you're sitting there doodling and someone goes, "Oh my god, you can draw? Can you draw me? Why don't you draw me? Draw this?" And it's like, I didn't actually ask. I'm just drawing.
No, like,
next you should draw. Can you draw? Draw. Like,
so cool
Nani?
S the game. I didn't know you. So that's what you're working on. Is cool
yeah.
S the
Okay.
game.
Yeah. You leaked it. Thanks.
Okay.
You know what's funny?
nothing.
Quick side tangent. Before we get back to the cool S,
Oh,
some of my static mates, from 14, found out that I'm a niche internet micro celebrity from the past, and they're like, "Oh, did you guys know that Jumbo has a podcast?" And mind you, some of these people are hella normie, and that was the exact response. Some of these people are hella normie, and that was the exact response. Was like, "Oh, you have your own podcast? What's your podcast about? What's the topic? What's the theme of your podcast?" And I was like, it's just a podcast about games. Oh, but like, what's the podcast about? Just about games. Oh, so you have a podcast? And it was just like the most normie, like, oh, you do YouTube. Oh, do you know like oh, you do YouTube. Like,
Yeah,
do you like watch
Mr.
YouTube?
Beast?
Yeah. Oh, do Mr. Beast? Do you make videos with Mr. Beast? Do you do YouTube like that? Is that how you do it? It was pretty funny. But anyways, alas, back to the cool S. Yeah. Oh, you draw the cool S. Can you draw me as a cool S?
It never
That's
ends.
cool, Mr. Fruit. I'm glad you're programming.
Thanks, man.
Oh, we went on a we went on a we went on a Family Guy bit, and then in that Family Guy bit, we went into another Family Guy bit. The metagaming.
I actually think it's like not a bad idea though. So like for real.
But like actually, I'm good again.
I mean, we did this one time with the podcast, and I'm gonna do it again. And I actually did lose a good amount of weight. I didn't get a scale first because my scale is broken because I stepped.
Okay, Rob, you gotta lock in on this. Rob, you got to lock in on this because I think you remember bringing this back at 1.2, and you did it like for like one. You did it at one time. You're like, we're bringing it back, and then you didn't bring it back.
This is what I'm gonna change about it, okay? Because like Christian says, I always go way too hard, and then I burn myself out inevitably.
Yes, you do. You like starve yourself. You're like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself to get this done, and then you almost die, and you're like,
I know I got that dog in me to where I can do that. But I'm gonna do it a little differently and a little bit more healthy this time. We have a treadmill coming in, and I'm just gonna start when I wake up. Because okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I get like I get like negative 20 steps in a day, like at least negative 20.
You like Apple Watch actually just slowly.
You roll like Samus around your house.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a health question. Okay, and like I don't know, like this is something
you're gonna preach the choir with us too. We're not exactly the healthiest people.
But then like I googled it, I think I know what it is. Okay. Do you ever guys just be like sitting for like, I don't know, like 9 hours, and then like around like hour 6 or 7, you just get like sharp like pain in your legs, like a weird sharp pain? Like
it's called a blood clot, you dipshit. What is wrong with you?
No, I think
you're like supposed to get up
or like sit in
well, probably that too, yeah.
So like I think it's something to do like I'm pinching a nerve or something like that. But man, sometimes it's just someone feels like it's just like someone's like in my
supposed to
my leg. So I'm like, ooh.
Tell me you're getting up and walking around and not just like there for 7 hours straight.
Anyway,
I go, ooh. And then I grow up and I fucking be a man about it and I just deal with it.
There's nothing better than being a man and ignoring critical health issues.
Right there,
Go,
there's nothing like it.
But so like now I'm gonna like really just focus on just getting my steps up. Cause like just walking. You know,
hey, let's start with getting up out of your chair, not being there for 7 hours straight, buddy.
And then like, you know, like I said, like I don't wear my Apple Watch anymore because my Apple Watch is like, hey, piece of shit, you didn't meet your goal of losing 2 calories. All right, like, so I'm gonna get my Apple Watch going. I'm gonna just start slowly. You know, it's not like I lost 10 pounds this month. It's gonna be like, you know, I walked 20 times this month. You know, it's just gonna be. I'm not even going to the gym. I'm not even lifting weights. I'm not riding 20 miles.
Start small. Good for you.
I'm just going to walk. I'm just going to walk.
Just walk. Just walk.
Gonna walk.
Any movement is good movement. People are like, oh, you should be. Hey, a walk? That's a walk you weren't doing before. So.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to crack open a nice water and just walk. You know, it doesn't have to be a crazy run where I'm like, oh, but I have shin splints and stuff. It's like, no, I'm just going to put on a 30-minute show. Maybe like this is where I watch my One Piece now or something and just walk.
Now, I want to ask you a question. Something that may change your life the most that has ever changed your life. Something very simple and affordable and effective. Do you have a water bottle or do you buy like plastic bottles of water?
I mean, I got like these.
You don't have a gallon?
Oh, I got these.
I don't think you need a gallon like, you know, we have, but.
Do you ever hear of Nuka-Cola Quantums? Yeah, that's
I will say,
it's worse than we thought.
Having a proper water bottle. Geez,
no radiation.
I don't know how you walk some days. Me and Fruit have to like go through like an 8 million step healthcare routine just to be able to get up out of bed.
To not hurt as much, you know.
And then Rob's over here like, yeah, I pissed blood, but I'm okay.
I do got some aspirin.
Piss blood and rally.
I do got some aspirin.
Yeah, I pissed blood and I shot shit out of my ass like a projectile speed, but I'm okay now.
but
Grow up.
but it's been worse.
You've done it. You can't say you haven't.
Yeah,
You've told
so-
stories about it.
Yeah, so like I'm just gonna walk. We're just gonna walk. We're not gonna go to the gym. I'm not gonna like lift weights. I'm just gonna work on just walking. All right.
I believe
It's a
in you,
great
Rob.
place to start.
I believe in
And
you.
then once you've locked that in and stuff,
Yeah.
that's when you be like, you know what, maybe now.
Let's
But you
let's add
start,
something.
yeah, you just start somewhere, build momentum.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing with
Yeah.
my little programming. I'm not going huge vision. Literally just like,
You're not
can I
you're not
understand what
building
the
cool
fuck?
ass right now? Like you're just doing
Well, I mean, but that's not too big vision, like that's still.
okay.
I was just saying, I'm gonna hold off on GTA 7. Is all I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's
That makes
coming next
sense.
month. Yeah,
Okay. That's when cool ass gets its RP servers. Like
right, right.
Blue, did you have any thing you wanted to work on this year?
Honestly, I've been kind of a big boy. I've been a big
Fuck yeah.
boy this year. I've been doing pretty good. I think this year 100% I need to finally get an ADHD diagnosis cuz I'm not in the ADHD, level like Fruit is despite numerous neuroses and people being like, "Hey man, you autistic, bro?" And I'm like, "I don't think I am, don't think I'm at that level." But I think ADHD is a big thing. I definitely need to
I
like
just love
finally
that.
go
Someone's like,
get.
"Yo, are you autistic, bro?" Like you gotta
No, but like, come on, man, are you?
You can
No,
Yeah,
tell
I'm,
me.
I'm just
Like
saying.
you
Yeah,
can
like it's
tell
fine.
I was
us.
like, I, don't know,
Like
I was
we're
like, yeah, I don't
friends.
think. I was like, I don't think I am, buddy. But maybe
it's
I.
okay. Like it's
Yeah,
okay.
But
I'm not.
maybe I get diagnosed. But I don't see it personally. I look at like autism is like one of those things where like unless like it really resonates with you, like when you look at the symptoms, I don't think you should be like, I don't know. I mean, I'm self-diagnosed because when I look at it, I'm like, okay, this. I could say this about like a million parts of me, but like none of these things are like, oh yeah, that's me. Oh my god, that's me AF, bro. I just don't see that. So but ADHD, yes, I have always struggled really hard with keeping a schedule. I've always struggled with like executive disorder where it's just so hard for me to start things. It is so hard for me to start. Like once I start
Amen,
them,
brother.
I'm rolling. Once I start it, I'm rolling, I'm vibing, everything is good. But like just getting to that point of starting things is so difficult. And that I need to get that diagnosis. I think now that I have a big boy job that is consistent and pays a livable wage, since I've been IRL maxing the past year and a half or so. Get that figure out what's up with me. Besides my the big D, the D stands for depression, not big dick.
Oh,
not big dick. The big D depression. Besides that, yeah, I want to figure out exactly what's going on with my brain. And the other thing, I know it's the most typical thing. We haven't been going to the gym the past like month and a half because of shout out fuck ass daylight savings time. All my homies fucking hate you daylight savings time or the end of daylight savings time.
I'm with you. Get
yeah,
it out
fuck
of here.
fuck you. Eat my dick. Eat my fucking.
Like, even the farmers hate it. Like that was the whole propaganda. Like
lick my flaccid wiener. It fucking sucks because, dude, why do I get off work at like 6 p.m. and my partner also gets off work at 6 p.m. Why the fuck is it dark outside at 6 p.m., bro? What are we doing here? During the summer, fall, we were really consistent. I mean, not that consistent, but we were still at least going like 3-4 days a week. We're getting the reps in. We're training to failure. My partner was getting pretty good at the bench press. I was showing him how to do it. At first he couldn't even lift an empty bar, but now he's benching, brother. He's popping the fuck off.
Throwing 2 plates.
And the bench press is low key. That's a skill. That's a high skill ceiling. On
I don't
that
think I
bench
can
press,
bench
that boy.
anymore these days. The shoulder movement.
Yeah, well,
not good.
Plus you have like COVID 24 in your shoulder or something. So
Oof. Bad.
something's in there. But
ain't right with that boy.
something ain't wrong with that man, but he continues to continue on somehow. We need to go back to the gym. That's the big problem for us.
Yeah, you're kind of like
daylight.
you're like a tardigrade.
Yeah.
You just won't die. Like you just
Me?
refuse to. Yeah, you know.
I have
You're
this
just a
new thing
stubborn
too.
bastard.
You want to hear
you
this
know?
new thing that I've just been kind of living
Oh,
with and
great.
kind of just
Yeah.
dealing with?
Ah, Jesus.
So like
Please
if
tell
I
us.
like move, it's like this movement right here, this movement,
Mhm.
it kind of hurts a little bit right here, just right here.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you, and I've been
Okay.
dealing with it. I've been going for it for about 2 months now,
I appreciate your honesty.
and
I
that's
mean,
it.
honestly,
There's-
some of that stuff, just start looking at like shoulder PT and just doing daily
Yeah.
exercise for both your shoulders, and you'd probably be surprised. It's not. I wouldn't really call it shoulder PT, but
what would you guys do if I started flying right now?
oh my god,
It wouldn't shock
That's
me.
why I have bad shoulders. I fly. In my
I'd be
spare
like,
time.
oh, it's just like my hover pen.
Whoa, me and your hover pen.
Whoa,
share
the
DNA.
future. You ever shove that thing up your ass?
Do you think he would float? Like
Do
he
you,
would, like,
if you
like
shove it up your
like it holds your weight.
Like, oh my god, oh my god. So no, I can't say I have yet, I guess. But now I got to go find out if I can fly, I suppose.
Trying to think if there's. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. Whether you're starting a new routine or making picks for the first time, trying something new can be hard. But in life, on Prize Picks, it always feels good to be right. With high pressure playoffs matchup every weekend and elite hoops action almost every night, the action never stops, and Prize Picks lets you take control. Prize Picks is super simple to get started. They also offer early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. And with the new social feeds feature, you can share prize picks with your friends and copy your lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like and use them as inspiration for your own picks. You can follow prize pick partners like us and tail or fade our picks. Don't fade this pick. Make sure you have Drake May in all your lineups today. He's definitely going to have more than everything you could ever imagine. So what are you waiting for? Download the Prize Pick app today and use code GGOVER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GGOVER to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Anything else?
Soaring, flying.
I was gonna say we gotta do best of 2025 here soon.
Okay.
Our games, our movies, our favorite favorite porn of the year, what really got us through hard times, favorite drug, favorite, we gotta do a lot of favorite thing that bill we had to pay, something, good stuff.
Anything else we wanted to touch on before we did some questions?
I don't think so. Mr.
Yeah, nothing.
Hell yeah, brother.
Caraxi says, how do I stop League when I'm too far? I started playing last year due to some of the vids Fruit posted, and now I'm 7 hours in level
Don't put this on
200 and
me.
I just hit plat. Is there any contact number for a gambling addict hotline? Bro, it's actually so funny. There was a day where League, you couldn't like log in to where like you would launch from the Riot client, you'd sign in, but like it would pop up League of Legends, but that would just sit there and then it would kick you back out. And Sydney and I were like, hey, let's meet. And so like we get in Discord and she's like, my league's not opening. I was like, mine's not either. And I was like, well, it says like friends are on the right client. Sydney's like, is something wrong with our internet? So like we restart our internet and like nothing's working. I was like, well, maybe our firewall changed and it's not going through our firewall. So like I let it through the firewall and all that. It still wasn't working. It was literally like, oh my God, like
Sydney's
like, but Sydney's literally like, I want to play League.
Like you don't understand.
And it was like Saturday or like it was like a random Sunday. I think it was literally like last week. And I think Riot forgot to like update their Windows API or something like that, and so it expired. But it just like Sydney literally like had this realization. She was like, my like life is dictated by Riot. And I was like, yeah, damn.
You
Very
guys
much
are so
is.
fucking normie. You guys are just, it's so sweet though. Like, you guys are just like a level of normie that I wish to aspire to be.
Yeah, I'm glad you look at us and you go, "There's a whole other world out there." Because then I
I
hear
really
about your
do.
FF Prague and stuff, and I go, "There's a whole other world out there."
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. We're not so different.
um, don't call a hotline. League is tight. I have fun with it. It's
No,
League is
no,
tight. League
no,
is tight. League is sick.
no. Hey, you know what? Here, let me put you on something. There's this thing called Alcoholics Anonymous, and that's for alcoholics. We need to get something for league players called Leagues Anonymous. All right, and we need to get people on. The league is ruining our society. When people talk about video games creating murderers, I think they're right with League of Legends. I think maybe I'm that friend that's not woke enough, but I think we should ban League.
And Mr. I do think it is fair to blame you about starting people's League addictions. You literally have like a beginner's video to League of Legends. That's like
You
Yeah,
have
all
a.
right.
That's right.
But that was
Oh
also like, you
man.
know, it's like you like if you want to watch, you know, you just have a better.
Do you know that has 1.1 million views?
I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know why? It's a great tutorial on how to start League of Legends. A little outdated, 3 years
I'm not
later,
going to be
but
reading. That took forever. I ain't doing all that again.
but
But
that was so. But I said that's what I'm saying. It is maybe kind of fair to
well,
point
great.
a little bit of the blame.
It's probably. I mean, it probably is your fault.
No one says thanks, Mr. Fruit, for putting me on.
Hey,
Everyone
the
says,
streets miss you though,
wow.
bro. The streets miss you. We're
Well,
there.
that's like me. Well, that's like
Come and play
that's
some
like me.
games.
That's like me like getting addicted to like, I don't know, opioids, and it's just like no one tells her thanks for getting me on those opioids, man. Like those really.
It's great.
My teeth are falling out, but like I really appreciate that, man.
It's great doing opioids with Mr. Fruit. He's so good at it. Like we own every time. It's been a
Mr.
while though.
Fruit,
We got to get him back.
Mr. Fruit, you're the best drug dealer ever. Thanks, man.
He's great. He's great in the jungle. I don't know what he does, but they made it harder. Did you see the update they put to League?
I don't know. It's just another season, which just means I have to relearn my role all over again. So,
Dude, okay, so junglers, so the jungle role, so vision, they changed vision this year. So you know how like you would put like a ward in the top bush, right? And that's basically
well, I
like
would, you wouldn't, but yeah.
okay, so a normal top laner would put a ward in the top bush.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of see, if a jungler's coming, right? But they
Right.
only get like that circle. They updated it to where if you put a ward there and there's like a little rock circle, it'll ward the entire river basically. Like it'll like a little like how like you hit a little vision bubble and it
Scrying
goes
bloom. Yeah.
phew. It does that now and it stays for like all the like kind of up until like grubs. And it does that like all over the map basically. So like
Woke
you can put a ward in
nonsense.
this one and it'll like vision bloom a little bit more this way. And it's more catering towards like making vision easier for players like me who
Noobs. They keep making this game. Yeah, I swear to God, man. Actually, I don't miss. I got to some of that old league, bro. Like as a jungler, you get your first camp and immediately have to type in the chat, OB, and then I look and it's like, okay, it was 156. Okay, OB 656, and I do Raptors. Okay, Raptor, and I have to put in chat because I have to track just my own jungle camp times.
But there's some beauty in that.
Miss.
There is a beauty in that, like there is a lost.
That was one of those
where
it's like, yeah,
you could do without.
I was fine with the time. Yeah, it was like that was just like I don't enjoy that part. But yeah, what you know.
We'll do one more question here from Green. It says, if aliens came down and asked for humanity's most iconic dish, what would you guys say deserves that spot? It has to be a dish and not just food items like rice or just chicken.
What's our best? That is impossible to answer because so many people have so many different tastes, and you would never get like one definitive answer from like the world itself. But if we're gonna try, probably
I would think of like a nice carbonara pasta with some good bread
No, no,
paired with a very like nice wine.
no, no,
Something light,
no.
something flavorful, something
Carbonara is not
smoky.
light. Is carbonara? I mean, is carbonara considered light?
I think it depends on just how much noodle you be eating, but like we can give them a nice light portion.
You get a little dollop of them noodles.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
and
know.
then like a little bit of the smoky, like crunchy bacon thing that's also in there. I don't know it's bacon, but it's something. It's
I don't
good.
know. If I had to think of like what would be like the most commonly like, oh, we should just go out and get something nice like for special occasion.
Well,
Like
see, I'm
steak.
thinking worldwide though, so I'm thinking more
Yeah,
Asiatic.
worldwide wise, yeah. Like what would it
'Cause,
be like if we had to like taking into
like
account
some
everyone?
spicy shoyu ramen.
Okay.
Mm, ramen,
There's
I
noodles
could kind
everywhere.
of see
What's in
I
the
could kind
ramen?
of
Like
see
a
ramen.
poached egg? Like you're
Well, of
talking the
course.
works?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well, maybe maybe we can get fancy,
Green
for a little,
onion?
have a little
Like
truffle ramen.
but I mean, like personally, I'd probably be like freaking pizza.
that's a good choice. I think pizza's not a bad choice.
I
Like I
think
think
pizza is
I'm,
also up there.
a fair like assessment. I don't know what kind
I don't
what
know.
kind of pizza. What are you thinking? Are you going like the Italy pizza or are you going the deep dish, the New York
If we
style?
only, I mean, we only get a what? Like, I'm
Maybe you give them the
assuming it's not
Crazy
like,
K
oh,
buffalo chicken.
yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm giving them pizza, so here's a bunch of different pizzas. It's just like here's a slice
Yeah,
of this
yeah,
pizza.
a slice of this pizza. I agree. A
Um,
specific slice of a pizza.
See, like if it wasn't, I mean, ramen and pizza are really good ones. I would say like probably like just a well cooked steak, because cows are everywhere,
bro,
is definitely also like up there of as far as
See, but
like,
I'm thinking like aliens aren't cool with that. I think aliens will see us eating other things and like, whoa, what's up with that? Like that's not cool. Like,
let's
why
talk
can't you be
about
like
it.
Carbonara Boy over
you
there
could
and
say
give
that.
us
Okay, carbonara
like noodles?
of all the four we've listed, carbonara is definitely not on the high end. I would think of like universally, who would recommend
Hey, I
it?
like the call.
But like
Source
that's like the
me.
point, you know? It's like a like okay, shit. Like he's about this.
I was thinking, maybe some kind of like, maybe like just a good
Good
medium
breakfast.
spice chicken tiki masala. You know
What
what I'm
about a good
saying?
breakfast? There's a good hearty breakfast that just has the
We only
works, you
Fruity
we
know?
only got
Pebbles.
one. We only got one meal,
No.
man. Like we gotta like. If it
That's what
were
I'm
up to
saying. But
me,
breakfast might be one of the best meals, you know? Like
I
if it were
really
up to
want
me,
breakfast now.
if it were up to me, I'd be like,
I'm gonna go out and get breakfast after this.
Chick-fil-A
here's a
little minis.
chicken fajita taco, brother.
Ooh,
Like
dude,
here you
those are
Chicken
go.
minis.
wait. I don't know what they put in those, man, but freaking
Ooh, they're
crack.
soft. Like they're
Did you
so
give?
soft.
Did
Oof.
you give him the chicken minis, and the alien just
Oh,
starts getting
maybe.
the alien just gets homophobic.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, I don't know, man.
Oh, that's what they're putting in it. That makes sense.
You gay
That's why it
people
tastes so
are
good.
weird.
The homophobia.
It's like I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what gay people are, but for some reason I hate them. It's give me another one of those.
Yeah. My pleasure.
My pleasure.
Um.
We'll play.
Okay. So wait. What is every? I'm choosing carbonara. And it's paired with like a nice like wine. I'm not into wine, but let's get the aliens a little fucked up. Maybe they'll be cool. Um. And like paired with like not I personally I don't like a hard bread like when the bread's like cutting the roof of my mouth. I don't like that, and I feel that's kind of how like Italians serve their bread. I'm going with like more of like a kind of a softer bread.
I
Think like
don't think
Texas Roadhouse rolls.
you. I think you
Oof, those are
underestimate
good.
the fluffiness of some pizza, pizza breading, some pizza dough. I think you underestimate. That being said, I don't know if we bring alcohol into this because, like, if I want the aliens to, like, I'd give them like a Four Loco, like a Buzzball, just to like really be like,
Are we
hey,
trying to have sex
there
with
you
the
go.
aliens?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm just saying, like, if
Huh?
we're gonna like just let like, hey, this is how it works. This is alcohol, baby. Like them pre 2010s Four Locos. Like that's a whole other conversation. So I don't know if we bring alcohol into this.
So
I think I'm
what
going
do
with
you give
pizza
it?
personally.
Okay,
I think
pizza.
I'm going with like a classic. And I'm sorry, Italy. I don't want to be offensive, but
Let them
like
have it.
we're kind of like over here where we have like minorities and
I think you're right.
we're kind of cooking on the pizza front. I feel like we have mastered the pizza to a degree that might not be traditional Italian, but I will say it. I think
it might be a strained abomination from its original source, but my God, is it good?
But my God, have
Kind of
we
like Panda
created
Express.
something?
A Chinese person would go, "What is this?" And you go, "I don't know, man, but it's good."
I don't think it's in that tier, but I would say,
Maybe not quite.
I would say I would say that especially New Yorkers have really entered a flow state, the ultra instinct of pizza, if you will, in my opinion. Not everywhere. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, this fucking local pizzeria is Mog's Italy. But I will say, like, New York, they've kind of been on the game. I don't know. It's a word of the game. I don't know.
So what kind of pizza? Like a sausage? Like what's
Just
topping?
I don't want to. I want to be as universally appealing as possible. Just give them a classic pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
Just classic. Keep
Anything
it classic.
to drink? How are they putting this down? Water.
This is now we're getting to a whole other conversation. It's really
difficult
difficult because
that is the conversation though. It says a meal. I think a drink is included in said meal. Personally.
Then unfortunately, there is only one answer as far as a drink goes.
Baja Blast.
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not as well.
I got one right here.
Unfortunately, the obvious one is going to be Coke.
Is it Code Red?
Yeah, but let's throw it back to Coke when it had,
Oh yeah, no, we gotta have
Give 'em that good
the
stuff.
OG recipe. Mr. President, get the OG recipe.
Yeah, when they had that mommy powder in the Coke.
That's what I'm saying.
When they had that mommy special powder in the Coke, where she drank that Coke and she said, "All right, I can get through the day." That's what we should. 100%.
What American
mommy powder is crazy. I don't know why. I said mommy powder.
Mr. Fruit, your meal for our new overlords. So they
what
don't.
The heck? I'm the one that
the
started pizza. That's not fair.
You can say pizza.
You can say pizza as well. That's not. I mean, you could just say Bluestlo.
Hell yeah,
because he did.
Okay, well, what drink? What drink? Hey, we were throwing shit at a wall. Okay.
Yeah, what style? What style we talking? Like we talking like Crazy K styles?
That's why it's tough, man. Because it's like.
What'd you call me?
Crazy Carl's is good, but like by default, my favorite's probably like New York.
Damn, no one caught that. That's okay. Someone in the comments will appreciate that joke.
Crazy K? Was that? I mean, we know it's Crazy Carl. So
what did you call me? Crazy? Because you're like Crazy K? Like Crazy K? Never mind.
Oh, Crazy
I thought
gay.
It was pretty.
Like a crazy gay.
Yeah.
We're so non-homophobically, we don't even think that way.
That's my second.
I haven't had my chicken minis today, but talk to me after.
Yeah.
And
that's my second Alphabet Society joke. This podcast.
Yeah, but drink.
Okay, so New York slice. What topping?
I mean,
pepperoni jalapeno.
Pepperoni, but if it's only one slice, New York slices are big. I cheat a little, and like half has some sausage jalapeno, so they can get a feel for.
They can experience that,
right? And that's not cheating because you can get half and half. So
you can be a dickhead about it and be like, just give them the Torah Italy pizza.
Here's a good question for both you guys: are you serving your pizza with ranch?
No.
Are you gonna let them explore the dipping of a pizza in ranch?
I think the ranch is an addition.
With that or no?
No, the ranch is an additional taste. Like if you're like an experienced pizza, like if you know what your taste is, you throw a little extra ranch on there. I feel like if we're just doing like the base level, because ranch on everything is not for everybody.
It's not, but like, what if ranch is the thing they love? They're like, this pizza, okay, and then ranch is their crack.
That sets it over like a. So are you?
Like, I don't agree. Like, I don't eat my pizza with ranch.
It's like catnip for aliens. They just go crazy.
Giving them the option.
I need it.
You're giving them the option. But well, you can try the ranch, and then they're like, they have their limitless moment, like, and it's like, oh my god. So I'll allow it, but I'm not gonna say like, okay, so take your first bite with ranch. Okay. You know, like, how about you eat some first, get a feel for what it is.
Okay.
Okay, now if you want to try, try some ranch, and then it's like, whoa, not that much. They're just freaking like, you know. But
The
y'all
alien
are.
just goes crazy. The alien just starts drinking the ranchers. I need more of this.
And
Give
now
me
your
more
beverage
white.
to
I
be
need
served
more
with your
of the
pizza.
human white sauce.
Yo.
And now your beverage.
What about you,
is served.
Rob? Is yours carbonara?
Yeah, it was the carbonara paired with a good
All
wine
right.
and a nice like soft. I don't like hard bread, and I feel like that's what most Italian bread is served with. I would go with like a softer Texas Roadhouse roll. And that would be like, because I'm not normally into wine, but you know, aliens in a sophisticated mind might be more into that type of stuff.
Bro.
What was your beverage, Mr. Fruit, for with your pizza?
Yeah, honestly, probably just like the best Coke you've had. Because like, not all Cokes are created equal. Depends on where you're eating. Because it depends on how much syrup or whatever. And then there's that whole thing where like Coke actually allows McDonald's to use more, which is why like some of their people will be like, Coke is so much better at McDonald's, but like they literally are the only place like allowed to use more syrup, or they give them a different thing or something. But so just the best cup of Coke, iced Coke you could give them. New York slice, half pepperoni Italian, sausage, jalapeno, side of ranch.
I like it. I like these. I like these.
And then we show up for you, our
Yeah, our
overlords.
overlord.
What
Show me
is
what
this?
you got.
What the Sigma?
This isn't 6'7" that I was promised. Like we can't feed you 6'7".
6'7", 6'7", 6'7".
We want to eat 6'7". It's like, okay, what would 6'7" taste like? Like,
How do we
get
cook
on it?
skibidi?
Get on it.
Someone
the
get a
White
Beast
Room
Burger
panic.
stat.
The White Room panic from they're get Mr. Beast here. He's like, okay, 6'7". I've got it.
Vaporizes him immediately.
100 Beast Burgers in one red circle. Last one standing. We feed it to them.
I'm like, this carbonara better be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys all for listening to the GG Over Easy podcast. We will be back next week for some more talking and hanging out with y'all.
See you then. Deuces.
If you guys could send me these ASAP.